Good morning. I'm Mark Stewart, and I will be the facilitator of this 2-day long-term care hospital quality reporting program, provider training. I want to do something new this morning to make sure we're all awake. When I say hello, you say hi, and when I say hi, you say hello. We ready? Hi. Hello. Hi, hello. Very good. Thank you. When you checked in this morning, you should have received a folder that looks like this. In the left-hand pocket is the agenda for both days of the training. The right-hand pocket has an action plan that I'll say more about in a second. It's followed by coding scenario sheets for Section M, which will be covered today. And at the back is a listing of the acronyms. Myself and the other faculty will do their best to not use a bunch of acronyms during both days, but should you need to reference them, it's at the back of the right pocket. In the room are a few yellow shirts. Those are staff that can help you with anything and everything you may need both days, including me or anybody else at the registration table. Lunch today will be on your own, and we'll give you more information when the time comes. Restrooms are out the doors in the back, past the elevators and to your left. Ladies' room is first, and then men's room. You'll see on the agenda it's structured with very specific time frames, and we will need to stick to these time frames because it's being viewed by participants online today as well. So to those of you watching online, welcome and thank you. Certificates will be provided to everyone who is in the room, checked in, and provided an email address. So those will be sent to you after the training. All of the materials are available on the CMS LTAC QRP provider training webpage. And if you're joining us online today, they're also available at livestreamconnect.com. If you're watching online, you may need to press the play button to have the video show up. We encourage questions throughout the training, and the faculty will as well. There's 3 different ways you may ask questions. On the tables are cards. If you could please complete the card, remember to include your name, organization. It's best if you could please include the section that the question relates to, because we have to compile all of them, as you can imagine, into a spreadsheet, and then ask the question. In addition, there are 2 microphones in the room. Please use the microphones to ask questions if you don't want to use the card. Again, please give your name, organization, and I guess section number is less relevant if it's during one of the presentations. The cards will be picked up at each break by staff, and we'll share them with faculty. Questions that are answered during the training we'll post. The other questions that may need to be referred, say for example, to the help desk, will be shared later after they've had a chance to respond. Regarding today, often, an agenda sort of winds down towards the end of the day. Following the last break, there will be a session hosted by CMS titled "We Want to Hear From You." So we request, welcome, and encourage the providers in the room to be sure to attend that session at the end of the day. This is today's agenda. The overview will be given by Ms. Lorraine Wickheiser from CMS. Section N, medications, will be presented by Carol Schwartz of RTI. Section I and Section O, Terry Yang, also from RTI. And Section M, skin conditions, will be Ann Spinard from Qualidyne. These are the presenters that you'll hear from today. Lorraine is a nurse consultant at the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Currently, she directs the coordination of the LTAC QRP within the Division of Chronic and Post-Acute Care, also known in the City of Acronyms, DC, as DC PAC. In that role, she oversees several contractors. Carol Schwartz will also present today. She's worked at RTI for approximately 3 years as a research health analyst with the Quality Measurement and Health Policy Program within eHealth Quality and Analytics Division. Dr. Terry Cowherd-Eng will also be presenting today. She's a research public health analyst at RTI in the Healthcare Quality and Outcomes Program. She has deep experience in acute care nursing leadership roles. The last presenter shown for today is Ann Spinard, who I mentioned is at Qualidigm, where she's a vice president and principal. Ann has extensive experience in long-term care and is a geriatric specialist. She has led national patient safety, quality, data, and validation projects. So general information, I may have covered these at the outset. The training materials with the answers will be provided following the training. You weren't allowed to cheat, so you do not have the answers in your packet. All of the video recordings for both days will be posted on CMS's YouTube site, and certificates of completion, as I mentioned, will be emailed to those who are attending in person. I had said there are 3 ways to ask questions: the cards on the table, the microphones in the room, and the third is via this online form that's shown. So if you will click on this link or access this link, please be sure again to enter your name, organization, email, section, I believe is a drop-down selection. Yes, choose the section that the question relates to. After you ask the question, click Submit. That will submit that question. You'll have the opportunity to submit another one. So we request that you please only ask one question per form submission, again, because they have to all be collated and compiled. Here's the link. After you submit the question, this will pop up. You click the blue Submit Another Question. I think it says Response. This is the action plan that's at the front of the right packet. We encourage you to use this throughout both days as a way to really sort of make it active learning. It'll help you focus your ideas into steps to accomplish your goals. So each of the faculty during their section will be reminding you and nudging you to please use the action plan. I have a brief icebreaker activity for you to do together at your tables. On the tables are 2 white polling devices with black cords. You will need to use those to answer these questions. This is sort of a prep for the presentations where you'll be asked questions related to content. So at each table, if you could please designate 1 or 2 people to submit the answers to the questions. This will be a good way for us to warm up. First question. Oh, so all of these questions are about Dallas. Any local people in the room today? You said you have some help. We'll see how well they do. What is the current estimated population of the city of Dallas? So if you could choose and select the corresponding letter, A, B, C, or D. B, 1.3 million. It looks like there was a tie for C and D. The correct answer was B. I hope the local people helped. Next question, which relates. Dallas is the blank largest city in the great United States? Oh, we're 0 for 2. You'll do much better on the content-related ones, I'm sure. The correct answer is B, 7th. Sorry, C. So this is good prep for me as well. Orange are the correct answers. 20% of you answered C, 9th largest city, but the correct answer was 7th.
You'll do much better in the clinical questions.
Third question, what is the tourism slogan for Dallas? A, everything is bigger in Dallas. B, live large, think big. C, be free in the big D. Or D, big things happen here. So the correct answer, which the majority responded correctly, is D, big things happen here, 57%. I did not know this, so that's impressive. Congratulations. Question 4, the Galleria, which I believe is nearby, is home to the country's largest indoor what? A, waterfall, B, water slide, C, climbing wall, or D, Christmas tree? No Googling. Yay, 2 in a row. All right. Correct answer is D, Christmas tree, which the majority got correct. Question 5. Dallas is considered the home to the United States' largest A, urban arts district, B, country and western music district, or C, cattle farming district. Yay, congratulations, another one. The largest urban arts district. 3/4 of you got it correct. Which Fortune 500 company is headquartered in the Dallas area? A, General Motors, B, AT&T, C, Apple, or D, Walmart? Wow. Landslide. AT&T, 92% answered correctly. Which convenience store chain originated in the Dallas area? A, Dairy Mart, B, Wawa, C, 7-Eleven, or D, Cumberland Farms? Again, all right, we're on a streak. 92% correctly responded, 7-Eleven. And our last question, which delectable dessert originated in Dallas? So there's a hint, because it says delectable, and the first choice is A, carrot cake, B, Boston cream pie, C, German chocolate cake, or D, tiramisu? The responses are slower. There must be much deliberation. Ah, they've tricked you, huh? There must be some carrot cake lovers in the crowd. Correct answer is C, German chocolate cake. So thank you for getting ready for what promises to be a jam-packed 2 days. And I'll now introduce Ms. Lorraine Wickheiser from CMS.